welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to CS Herediano versus Pachuca in the first leg of the quarterfinals of the 2024 CONCACAF Champions Cup. CS Herediano contra CS Pachuca in la Copa de Campeones de la CONCACAF. Quarterfinal partido ida. Here we go. Starting 11s are as follows. For Herediano, in goal, we got Lescano. The back five of Haxel Quiros, Salazar, Fernan Ferron, Brown, Everardo Rubio, Rojas, Aguilar, Cruz, Alan Cruz, Yeltsin Tejada. The midfield four, striker Garza. For Pachuca, in goal, we got Moreno. The back four, Rodriguez, Cabral, Micolta, Gonzalez, Montiel, De Osa, Rodriguez, Sanchez, Idrisi, Salomon Rondon for Pachuca. How we doing, everybody? So there we go. That's that game so far. Starting 11s, we're 2 minutes, 2:30 into the game. Miami, of course, just lost 2-1 to Monterrey. Very likely we end up with all four Mexican teams in the semifinals of this tournament. Now that Miami went and choked. So, there you go. How we doing, Henry? Streaming Rapids versus Miami Saturday? No, TFC. TFC. So. And it's goal for Pachuca already. Salomon Rondon. 3 minutes in. Slides one home. Goal. Pachuca, Salomon Rondon. Plays it forward. A banger of a shot. What a banger of a shot. Golazo. Golazo Rondon. Settle uno. That's it. Yeah, Herediano's finished 3 minutes in. Good thing I didn't screw around that much before I started this stream. I could have started a goal down. Luckily, we didn't start that late. 3 minutes in. Salomon Rondon. I think it was a... He said a Salomon Rondon hat trick was the Hola Eduardo. Alex. Yeah. I think Alex called both Rondon and then the quick goal. 8 shots in 21. Man, Monterrey got 21 shots. Yeah, I think Miami's finished. I can tell you, I think Miami's finished. 1-0 Pachuca, 5 minutes in. Settle uno. $58. Well, there you go. Still 1-0. I got to really check up on this one. Offside. We got yellows, reds. Corners. Okay, that's in. So now we can completely focus on Herediano Pachuca. 1-0. 50-50 possession. Yeah, like that's going to last. Salomon Rondon with a goal. I'm not surprised it started this early. Exactly. Good for Rayados, to be honest. Yep. New England's more finished. Oh, we knew they were finished. It's Miami that's like, hey, you know what? Miami could win this damn thing. Yeah, no. Didn't happen. Hate to tell you, it didn't happen. Hit that like button. Let's get this one going. Playing for, or Pachuca, playing it back to their keeper. And as that is, this game goes. The final game of the quarterfinal first legs. So far, all four Mexican teams are in the catbird seat. Of course, Tigres has an away goal, 1-1 draw with Columbus in Columbus. America beat the ever-loving shit out of the Revolution. Miami choked 2-1 Monterrey, and Pachuca has the lead against Herediano. It looks like MLS won't even have a team in the semifinals, let alone taking it. Columbus, you're our only hope. The most likely situation is Columbus either makes the semis or Miami basically gets hand-walked through to the semis. I don't think either of that's going to happen, to be honest. I think Columbus got a better shot, but it's still you got to do it right to get it done. You both most likely have to win or score multiple goals just to draw and get through at Tigres. It's going to be tough. 8th minute. You were right. He scored a goal. He'll probably score more. Columbus over Miami any day. But to be honest, I think Columbus has got the best chance of moving on out of the MLS clubs. But it's very likely, as it stands, all four Mexican teams are in the semifinals. The finals just Mexico. Or semifinals just Mexico. The finals just Mexico. At least LAFC got to the final last year. This feels like 2012 again. Or 2017. Or 2017 was really a disappointment. Yeah, I remember that. MLS had 4 teams in the quarters and they all got knocked out. Yeah. That was a disappointing year. 2016 I think as well. I think whatever. It sucks. 9th minute, Pachuca gets a free kick. Said Pachuca would score in the first minute. Didn't happen, but I was close. 3 minutes, 1 minute. It's pretty early. Very early. Playing forward free kick. Who got the assist? The assist came from Deosa. Nelson Deosa. Free kick taken off the wall. 10 minutes in, still 1-0. That's the MLS owner's fault for not blowing the salary cap into the stratosphere when they had the chance this offseason. But no, Messi comes into the league and you still have the training wheels on. It makes no sense. This is the moment. Herediano shot save. This is the moment to get rid of that damn salary cap. So Messi can build the team he wants in Miami. But no, people like Robert Kraft doesn't want the salary cap gone because he's afraid the Revs won't compete. Hate to tell you, Robert, just like your crappy documentary that you bankrolled and tried to make Bill Belichick look like a villain, your team is just as shit. Both of them. The one I root for and the one that I want to see lose. Sorry, Robert. Your team suck now. You're the villain, not Bill. Not Tom. Well, you didn't make Tom the villain, but... Yeah, I wish Tom stayed too. That doesn't mean you make Bill the villain. This ain't penny pinching Dollar General, buddy. Just because you won penny pinching with the Patriots because Tom Brady took deals that he should have never taken, but he wanted to win. Tom Brady made your ass think you could win by just diming people. Because Tom just wanted to win. And Tom was so good, people chose to take lower deals just to play with him. He set the standard. Nobody ever else is going to do that. And MLS don't work that way because how many MLS Cups do you have, dude? Way less than Super Bowls. So do you actually care? I don't think so. Oh, by the way, how many points do the Revs have this year? 1? That's got to be it, right? 1. 0.25 points per game. 1. Oh, by the way, they just got curb stomped yesterday. Yeah, the only 2 actual wins. They only have 3 wins this year, and they're against Central American competition. You could even beat Toronto FC. I mean, they're actually somewhat good this year, but, you know, we normally suck at Gillette, you know. If we were going to lose anywhere. Exactly. th minute. And I guarantee you half of this whitewashing of history or propaganda is coming from Jonathan's brain. Because we all know, oh, you want me to go there? Jonathan Kraft is absolutely and utterly a Nepo baby. And absolutely a joke. What else? I forgot the word. Useless. I don't know the professional word for useless, or at least I forgot, but useless. Jonathan Kraft is useless. So you think the Patriots will ever be good again? No. But hey, at least I saw Tom Brady win 7 Super Bowls and 6 of them with New England. You're lucky I'm still a Patriots fan, Robert. But I'm not. But suffice it to say, I'm not a bandwagoner. I could choose whatever the hell I wanted because of where I was born. There are no pro teams where I was born. I could choose what the hell I wanted. So, yeah, is that part probably bandwagoning? Yes. But will I ever turn on the teams I chose? No. Even though I probably should turn on the Patriots. But I'm in this for the long haul, even when they go 1-15 again. And it's back to the Sullivan years. He was already crying when Philadelphia got knocked out. That's probably all he knew about. He probably stopped caring. He's probably sleeping right now. He probably had his ice cream for dessert. Now he's sleeping. That's what he's doing. I'm surprised they ain't hiding him away in the basement again. Who started the pro refs thing again? MLS. Maybe crybaby Steve Sharundolo was right about the salary cap after always losing against Liga MX teams. I didn't like the excuses, but his excuses were right, you know? He wasn't lying. I just hate that he was using it as an excuse. He is a crybaby, but he's not wrong on the issue. He's just a crybaby for using it as an excuse. 16th minute. Score 1-0 Pachuca. See, here's the thing. LAFC is a team that would absolutely overrun this league without a salary cap. You know Joe Biden's a Philadelphia Union fan, right? He's from Delaware, very close to Philly. He's a Union fan. Shot, goal! Rondon! 2-0. Goal de Pachuca. Salomon Rondon once again. $16 minutes. 0-2. 0-2. Yeah, I think more teams are willing to spend. It's people like New England who don't want to spend, or Colorado, Mr. Stan Kroenke. Wait for that. Hold on. Rondon gets across into the center of the box. Looks to me like Idrissi was the assist. I think it was Idrissi, but we'll check. Yep, it was Idrissi. Usama Idrissi, assist. Rondon, number 2, Idrissi, assist. A lot of Pachuca fans at the stadium. They're playing in Costa Rica. I know. The non-Liga MX teams hosted the first legs. All the Mexican teams are hosting the second legs next week in the mud. Good. Too little, too late, at least for this year, but okay. But Toronto would spend a lot too if they had a chance to spend a lot. But yeah, Biden knows about football, yes. That's the only good thing about him. In my opinion, that's the only good. Well, he did say it's called soccer, but they probably just told, well, no, he's been working off a teleprompter for like 6 years now. Yeah, they just told him to say that shit. But he does know about football. That's the only thing I like about him. In before, I am a libertarian. I am a libertarian, okay? Just before anybody asks. Anarcho-capitalist. I'm a libertarian before anybody asks. I'm more of a Murray Rothbard, Ludwig von Mises, Austin Peterson, Ron Paul guy before anyone asks. John McAfee as well. I'm just going to jump in front of that. Anarcho-capitalist is not what that means. Yep, Juventus beat Lazio. I remember that. I brought that up. We got the money. Don't make me rip my hair out. You really do want to see me suffer, do you? You really do want to see me suffer, don't you? 19th minute. Playing forward, Pachuca. Just shoot the ball. You could have really scored a goal there. Thoughts on England's New Jersey? Sucks. They're looking for a good third goal already. They're going to get it. 20th minute. He would be the best in the team. Just because he plays for Real Madrid doesn't mean the dude would be best in the team. But hey, if he's better than Ayo Akinola, I guess I wouldn't complain. Pachuca's cooking. Of course they are. What'd you expect? I think we all knew that the semifinal on this side of the bracket was going to be Pachuca Club America just going into this week. We didn't even need to see the games. It's going exactly the way we expected, though. It's going exactly the way we expected, though. Who are we kidding? Well, I mean, CONCACAF, the ball's round. They're not going to win over 180 minutes, but the ball is round. I mean, anything can happen. I mean, Herediano did beat Toluca. I mean, I guess that's why Pachuca went half A team, half B team, you know. Well, I mean, blame Toluca for choking. Blame Toluca for choking. And then blame the fact that Herediano got drawn with Robin Hood, and then Robin Hood's best player chose to leave to a Jamaican team and then basically not even get used as soon as he left. If Robin Hood had the best player, they wouldn't have been bad, but they'd probably get their ass kicked by Pachuca too. So anybody coming out of that round of 16 time was going to get their ass kicked. by Pachuca. Now, Philly, on the other hand, they might have had a chance, but Philly got curb stomped. Which, as we already established, Joe Biden probably cried in his sleep for that. Cried himself to sleep over that. He probably didn't even want his ice cream that night. They were against the easy team and were against the bottlers. Pachuca was always going to be the team being the aggressor. Yeah. New England. The New England Revolution got lucky that who won the cup? Yeah, Columbus, who was already in. So downstream, New England got a bye. They were barely in this tournament. And they luckily got to the quarterfinals because they played two teams that they still should have lost to, but turns out they could still beat even though they're crap. I don't know. Yeah, New England. They got here by the skin of their teeth thanks to some help from Columbus. LAFC would have been in this tournament if it wasn't for them losing the cup. But if LAFC would have got in, guess what? That's the only way LAFC could have got in. Columbus was already in. They just got around a 16 berth because of it. Then the Revolution got in downstream. LAFC's only option was to win MLS Cup, and they did not win MLS Cup. So it's your fault that joke-ass team is, since you're an LAFC fan, it's your fault that joke-ass team is in this tournament. They only got this far because they got a really easy draw. Exactly. But Herediano's still better than New England, though. But you asked MLS team. I still think Herediano's better than New England. New England's legit the worst team here. "23rd minute. Say the only reason why Columbus are here is because they were at home and they only played one round. Oh, yeah, they played Houston, too. Yeah, but again, around a 16 berth is really beneficial, you know. And then they got Houston. Rot-Loss or New England? I mean, I like New England more. I hate Rot-Loss. I don't hate New England. I mean, if they ain't playing Toronto, I mean, I guess I'll root for the team that Robert Kraft owns, the other one. It would only make sense, right? They play at the house Tom Brady built. It only makes sense if they're not playing Toronto. I hate Rot-Loss, though. Like, it hurts me that New England doesn't give a shit about MLS. Like, they don't want to spend money. Like, they just want to be mid. It actually kind of hurts. I'm not going to lie. I thought Robert Kraft was a winner. Turns out Tom Brady was the winner. No, New England doesn't pay the refs. Robert Kraft. Well, you see, Robert Kraft, you know what? It would be crazy if he was cheating for both of his teams. I think the Revs got the short end of the stick. I didn't say Spygate was cheating or Deflategate was cheating, but since everybody else is going to say the Patriots cheated, I mean, Spygate was more legit than Deflategate. I'll give you Spygate. Whatever, I'll give you Spygate. Wasn't against the rules at the time, but I'll give you Spygate. I will not give you Deflategate, though. That's just you bullshitted around physics. There's something called the ideal gas law. That should have never been. And Chris Mortensen had to start that, so I don't know. Playing forward. I'll give you Spygate. I'm not giving you Deflategate. Like, if you just know science, you know Deflategate was bullshit. I'm not giving you that. But Tom Brady definitely did screw up during that investigation, though. See, the reason he got suspended was probably more likely him destroying his phone. See, if he didn't do that, he probably would have got off scot-free. He had to destroy his phone, though, which, I mean, I don't blame him for doing, but I get that's probably what got him suspended for the Deflategate stuff. It wasn't the situation exactly. It was the fact that he basically said, screw you, NFL, I'm destroying my phone. Because he thought it was bullshit. And it was bullshit. They were pulling on a thread of bullshit to try to get after the Patriots. And while Tom was stupid enough, I don't know. It's just me. I think it was the phone, destroying his phone thing that got Brady suspended. Ooh, past the post. Toluca have not lost to Monterrey, Tigres, or Pachuca this season. They were eliminated by Herediano. Crazy. Cincinnati will host the Red Bulls Saturday, I think. Yeah. That game's going to suck. 27th minute. Cincinnati puts me half to sleep at this point. 28th minute. 2-0. th minute. Two 0 29th minute. Has Acosta or Bupenza done lately anything for Cincinnati? I don't think Bupenza has. Acosta may have. I think Acosta's been their best player. Bupenza, no. Dude, I'm whiter than mayonnaise. Dude, I'm whiter than mayonnaise. What do you mean? My cousin goes to most of Udinese's home games. He lives our way, Croatia. Udinese is 3 points out of relegation. They play Inter Milan at home Sunday, then Roma. Header. It's going to be hard for them to get out of relegation. Not the same vibes without Vasquez. Exactly. But no, we got to fix our defense because that's what ruined us during the Eastern Conference Final. Let our best striker walk. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Playing forward, Herediano. Hey, Ron, looking forward to Red Bull versus Pachuca. I'm looking more forward to Toronto versus Pachuca. I like our chances, ironically enough. I'm also looking forward to Red Bull versus Toronto. I like our chances. I actually like our chances. But that's July. We got a couple of months. May 16 is the derby between New York City and Manchester City and Leipzig proxy war. How's it feel to have glasses? Good. I can actually watch. I can actually read. I can actually read. I like wearing glasses. So Pachuca's somehow not the best in North America. Well, I mean, they are. Well, they should be beating Herediano by more than 2. You're right. If they're as good as people say. You are right. Hit that like button. Super chats are on. 31st minute. Let's get this one going. You can see and read. Yeah, I can see and read. How would I read your comments if I couldn't read? Stumped. 32nd minute. Shot. Oh! 2-0 Pachuca. Yeah, bad thing is they aren't on DirecTV. That's a problem. I think they're the full package. Yeah, they should be up by like 4. They should be way over already. Playing forward. Oh, Xfinity did too, yeah. Nice. Awesome. There's nobody. I do not wear an AirPod at all on this stream. There's nothing in my ears. There's nothing in my ears. Nobody tells me anything. I can't even listen to the commentary of these matches. I'm going off the seat of my ass. I'm not wearing an AirPod. I haven't seen it. 33rd minute. As far as I know, no. As far as I know, nobody lives inside me but my soul. As far as I know. Look at all Pachuca's losses been mistakes from overconfidence. That is fair. I still think some players got some stuff to learn. "34th minute. I mean, it's still some young players. They still got some stuff to learn. Rip Costa Rica's last team. Thoughts on Steve Cohen's comments on the Mets and NYCFC moving to Queens? I did not hear those comments from Steve Cohen either. 34th minute. Nice. Plays forward. Cross in. Ooh, that's out for corner for Pachuca. 34th minute, 2-0, 2-0. Tough tackle, too. Always wanted to go to Trieste, Italy, on the border of Slovenia. 45 minutes from Croatia. Nice. Corner. Croatia and Italy are that close? Maybe if I go to Italy, I'll go to Croatia too. Cross in on like that same trip. Shot! Blocked away. Then again, I've seen a lot of people do that, like travel to Europe and then go to multiple different countries. "36th minute. Des Moines lost 3-1. Damn, that sucks. 36th minute. 2-0 Pachuca, 0-2. No. "36th minute. 36th minute. Throws in. This game's far from over. Any thoughts on the Seattle Sounders? They're bad this year. I mean, it's falling apart like a Jenga shack. And honestly, I don't feel sorry for them. Honestly, you know what? I'm sort of reveling in it. Remember when Liverpool came back against Barcelona? Yeah, but Herediano's not that good. There's a difference. Best Coliseum is in Pula, Croatia. Check it out on YouTube. They still use it for big concerts. Billy Joel and Elton John played there with the 2 cellos. Well, I'm definitely going to look that one up now. Billy Joel, that's all you had to say. And Elton John, I guess. All you had to say was Billy Joel, though. That's all you had to say. 38th minute. I bet you knew that. That's why you brought that up. But you've been here long enough, I bet you knew that. That's why you brought it up. 38th minute. Still 2-0. Playing forward. Good clearance by Herediano. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Raptors are trash right now and a lot of injuries. One. Who's going to be on the final? America or Tigres, or what do you think? Honestly, at this point, I see America Monterrey final. I don't see Miami pulling themselves out of this hole unless the referees help them in the second leg. And Tigres versus Monterrey, or the Crew versus Monterrey. I think Monterrey gets through. Because Monterrey has plot armor up the wazoo. So Monterrey, Club America final, and I say Monterrey wins because they always win the final when they're in this tournament. 40th minute, Pachuca. Header down. I don't see Pachuca beating America. Be close, but I don't see it happening. Good song. Have you ever seen The Rain? Amarillo by Morning. Better song. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I got on. When that sun is high at the Texas sky, I'll be bucking it to county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. Adrenaline in my soul, every fight out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, I'm home. Whoa! They are. He asked. He asked. That does not sound way too high for my register. Way too high. 41st minute, 2-0. 42nd minute. That's exactly where this game is going because it's already over. Hollywood Rock theme is better. I'm just glad he went back to it. 42nd minute. $42nd minute. Do you have a fire stick? Yes, that's what I'm using to watch this. 42nd minute. Pachuca's winning this tournament. Anyone want to put money on it? No. $43rd minute. Shot. Down. Cleared. One step closer to the semifinals. I'll check that out. Hey, who knows? Maybe you're right. Maybe you are seeing something. Maybe you are a visionary. Whoa. Sorry. Hey, somebody go get him those big giant Mario boots if he's a visionary. Yes, Monterrey wins. The MLS team gets a FIFA Club World Cup spot, right? 44th minute. '44th minute. Player walking out. Girault is an interesting player. I would also say Tejada, Quiros, Ferron, they've caught my overall, I would say. Those players have caught my good because they need a defender. Jesus Christ, they've been shipping goals like a mug. 45th minute. They've been shipping goals like a mug. It's not even funny. Herediano clears it. Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt. Wouldn't hurt to touch grass. Can't see how bad it would be. Wouldn't hurt. Is it dangerous? No. Unless you're allergic to... I mean, yeah, your hands will probably itch a little bit because, you know, grass makes you itchy. But I don't know if it's the pollen or not, but I don't think you're allergic to grass. So, I mean, I'm sure there are people that are. Can't hurt to touch grass. 3 minutes of stoppage time. 2-0. 0-2. Pachuca. America can't beat Pachuca, though. It's a meme in Liga MX. This is true, but America are freaking so amazing right now. Who knows? Don't think you are because you haven't touched grass. Then what's the worst that could happen if you touch it? 47th minute. Shot! That went off the post. Jesus, that was close to going in. 46th minute. Yeah, exactly. They're back. The Chivas is the ones who brought him back. 47th minute. TUDNA's enjoying this. Even next week's second leg plus first leg of UEFA Champions League. Yep. Things are going well for them. .47th minute. Playing forward. TUDNA, ESPN Deportes in Spanish is doing so much better than Telemundo. Well, they got so much more rights for games and stuff. 48th minute. .48th minute. Shot past the post. .48th minute. Should be 3 minutes after this corner. Corner. 49th minute. Short corner. Adrisi. Halftime. 2-0. 0-2 at halftime. 0-2 Pachuca. Miro tiempo. 45 more minutes to go in quarterfinals this week. Looks like Pachuca's going to run away with this one. Luckily for Herediano, it's only 2, but it's going to get worse. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Sit tight. We will be back. 2-0, 0-2. We're back. We're back for the stats, the half. 39% possession to 61% possession. 2 shots, 14. 1 shot on goal to 3. Way less than I expected. 153 accurate passes to 271. 79% to 89 or 86%. 6 fouls, 5. 1 corner, 5. 2 shots, 14. 1 shot on goal to 3. Come on. Here we go. 194 passes to 315. 79% pass accuracy to 86. We got 15 throws to 6. 2 offside to 0. 0 yellows to 0, 0 reds to 0. 0-2, 0-2, Pachuca, miro tiempo. Pachuca's dominating. Pachuca's dominating. They're the better side. Pachuca is not letting off the gas pedal. They're taking a lot of shots. They haven't scored as many as I expected, but Herediano is up the creek without the paddle, to be totally honest. Like, this game is exactly going the way that exactly that Pachuca would want it. So that's pretty much where we are. Second half about to start soon. Still waiting for the second half to start. Liga MX teams beating the rest of the competition so easily, including some MLS teams. Because these MLS teams just aren't good enough that are left. I mean, I thought Columbus were, but Miami without Messi ain't good enough. New England certainly ain't good enough. The MLS teams are just mid this year. They're just mid. Completely and utterly mid so far this year. That's how it looks. Still waiting for the second half. College Football Super League. How we doing, Isaiah? Well, they aren't in this tournament, so it's not even their fault. How we doing, Isaiah? Not going to say that it's bad. What was I going to say? Probably a good thing you missed that Miami game. Nice. Well, I mean, Forge, Calvary, and Vancouver all in got knocked out in the preliminary round. So they were in this tournament. They just didn't last more than 6 games each. All of them played 6 games, and that was it. But that's exactly wait for the second half here. 4 more match weeks left in this tournament. Next week, we got the second legs of the quarterfinals later this month in early May. We got the semifinals. And then we got the final on June 2nd. Something like that. Good, Isaiah. Glad to hear it. Probably could be back this Sunday. Good. Good for Portland. Still waiting for second half to start. How long will this review even take? I don't know. Most of it probably be talking about the goals by the end of this video. Say what, 4? Takes about a minute and a half. 3 minutes to talk about the stats. Intro and stats. Yeah, the review could only be about 6-7 minutes. I wouldn't be shocked. Damn. Couple of time zones, yeah. Hey, you know what? You just gotta laugh. Just bantering you, you gotta laugh, you know. It created the Canadian Premier League, but I mean, Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver are bigger clubs anyway than CPL clubs. I mean, if you want to basically kneecap those 3 clubs, you know, you don't move them unless they kneecap themselves and have a chance to be moved. Pachuca 2006, 2010, unstoppable. This is true. Euros and Copa America this summer, second half about to start. Here we go. Second half. Pachuca 2006 beat Colo Colo with Alexis Sanchez, Arturo Vidal, Matigol, Chipete Suazo, Claudio Bravo, and Sudamericana. It's true. Phoenix Suns beating Cleveland by 20 points. Well, good for Phoenix. Thought Cleveland was somewhat good this year. And we're off in the second half. 45 more minutes. And hopefully there ain't much stoppage time. I hope there's no stoppage time, because at this point, if it gets like 4 minutes, if they do stoppage time, I'm going to scream. 45th minute. Herediano save. Herediano made a sub. Brown off at the half for Gerson Torres. Gerson Torres. No subs for Monterrey. Oh. "45th minute. Still waiting. Or 46th minute. This is honestly past halftime. Think Copa America being every 2 years has downgraded the tournament in comparison with the Euro? No. Well, no, it ain't every 2 years, because if that was the case, it'd be 2023. of course, since Messi won it, they stopped making it every 2 years. See, they made it every 2 years, so Messi had more chances to win it. He finally won it. Now it's 2021 to 24, which is 3 years, which would have been 2020 to 2024. So would have been 4 years if there was no COVID. Score, it's 2-0 Pachuca. Cero dos. So it's back to... so that's 3 years, but it'll be 4 years from 24 to 28. Yeah. So 47th minute. Next one in 2027? No, 2028. The only reason it was in 2021 was because of COVID. Just like the Euros. They were both supposed to be 2020. But then they got pushed back a year because of COVID. Do we all forget this? Like, I mean, it's hard to forget COVID. I mean, if you're still complaining about it, whatever. Will Miami come back? I'm not sure. It's going to be hard. But you can't forget that it happened. Or what happened. 48th minute. Likely all Mexican semifinals. Probably. This feels like 2017. It's disappointing. Columbus has a better chance than Miami. Honestly, I agree at this point. They both could still come through, but everybody knows that they wanted Messi to win it. That's why they altered the calendar of the competition. Then he won it. Now it's 4 years again. I guarantee you they would have tried to do one in 2023 had he not won, but they weren't going to make that call until he won, and then he won. And then he won a World Cup a year later. Shot. Idrissi shot, blocked out for a corner. 49th minute. I think Miami's in trouble, to be honest. They needed to keep it 1-1 or hopefully get a late penalty. They did not. So I think they're in trouble. They got to win by 2 at this point now. We'll be getting a Girault jersey with your Bouanga jersey. I got to get a Bouanga jersey first. I mean, I like Girault. I think I'll probably get last year's Bouanga jersey. Girault jersey in the new look, probably. Or I could get the olive drab green Girault jersey. Either way. Playing forward, 50th minute. '50th minute, 2-0 Pachuca. Any word on Insigne? He's out for another 5 weeks. Miami could win 3-2. Yeah, if they win 2-0, they win 3-2 on aggregate. If they win 2-1, that would mean we go to penalties. Or extra time, I mean. Interesting. They have to win by 2 pretty much. Cross in. So, Messi's got to do his work is all I'm saying. '51st minute. But hey, if he plays, there might be a chance. If he doesn't, they're screwed. '51st minute. Playing forward, past the post. Brother says athletes who eat too many carbs get injured more. Exactly. Hey, you know what? When it comes to football trophies, I either cry when we lose or cry tears of joy when we win. I don't give a crap what you think. Preferably off the camera, but header saved. I don't give a shit what you think. Very likely. When it comes to a trophy of my favorite team, yeah, that's the only time I cry. It's very hard for me to cry at anything else. Like, will I cry whenever I get married? I don't know, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. It's possible. If I feel like it's an equally yoked love, yeah, maybe. It depends on how I feel. 53rd minute. What a save. MLS Cup 2017. I was happy. I cried sadness in 2016 and 19 and the CCL for 2018. I cried tears of joy in 2017. Well, there you go. Whenever, is it possible that I cry whenever my firstborn child happens? That's very possible. I'm not going to lie. But I think people would only understand that when, whatever. If it ain't football or big life events, I ain't going to cry. If it ain't a trophy or big live events, I ain't going to cry. At this point, I don't even know if I have tear ducts anymore. Because, of course, Toronto's been shit for years. I don't even know if I have tear ducts anymore. Hey, that might be a problem. I don't know. That might be a problem. Honestly, wait, Boca's in Sudamericana? That's even crazy. Whoa, hold on. Boca Juniors is in Sudamericana. What the hell happened? I knew they were struggling. I didn't think they were struggling that bad. Jesus Christ. Maybe with Miami. Fair enough. 3-0 Pachuca. 3-0 Pachuca. There it is. Goal. Dominguez scores. 3-0 Pachuca. There's another. Hopefully it's like 5, please. That's 3 from Dominguez. Dominguez scores the goal. Alexi Dominguez has the ball. Ball played into him. Oh! Holy crap. That's a banger. Whoa, Lord. Alexei! Mercy! You can put it on the board. Yes, you put it on the board. Well, I don't blame you for that either. Taxation is theft. I don't blame you for that either. Alexi Dominguez scores the goal in the 55th minute. You can put it on the board. Mercy. Cero a tres. I don't blame you for that one either. Taxation is theft. I don't blame you for that one either, but I don't know if I'd want to admit that one, but I'm honestly more angry. I'm honestly more angry with taxes than sad. Shot save. That's just my opinion, though. I guess we're all coping now. Classico Reggio in the semifinal. I guess we're all coping now, aren't we? 57th minute. Except Isaiah, of course. It's GG's. It was after the 3rd minute. Hold on. It was after the 3rd minute. I don't know if he'll ever come. Hopefully this summer. Can he play striker? Can he play striker? Because if he can, I got an idea. And I think you know what that idea is. Can he play striker? Hell, him playing out of position would still probably be better than Io Akinola. I got an idea. No, just Sanchez. No Hazalu. Please, no Hazalu. I don't want to rip my hair out. He sucks. Hazalu sucks. Don't do that to me. Fair enough. Let's do it. Let's run it. My first reaction, too, I searched up how Palmeiras did in Libertadores. Saw a separate tab for Sudamericana. Saw Boca score. I just can't believe. That's like freaking. Well, I know how it feels when Chelsea's in the Europa League. It sucks. So are we going to say it's a failure if Boca doesn't win the Sudamericana this year? Like, they have to win it, right? Like, they have to win it, right? Like, they can't not win it. Like, they're in a tournament that they should win. Like, they should. Well, they didn't. But it's like the Europa League. They should win it. Like, they're that level of team where it's like, hey, if you're here, you better win that damn thing. You shouldn't be here, but since you are here, you better win that damn thing. Like Chelsea, of course. Like Chelsea, the 2 times they were in the Europa League. They shouldn't be there, but when they were there, they won it. That was before they became shit. Besides that, yes, they should. 59th minute. I still feel like Corinthians is living off that Club World Cup win. Against Chelsea, of all teams, by the way. Speaking of them, 60th minute. But then again, I'm more of a River fan anyway, so I'm not complaining. Shot save. 60th minute. Crazy how Sanchez is still playing longevity at his finest. If you keep yourself in good shape, which he always was in good shape, the dude was always yoked. He was always in good shape. For how short he is, he's always been yoked. '60th minute. Remember 2019 final Flamengo versus River Plate? Yep, I remember. '61st minute. Same here. I'll just go to 2nd division again to beat Boca at another Libertadores final. Anthony was at Corinthians. By the way, this was before he was in Portugal with the Ruka, before he came to Portland. Honestly, Portland's probably the biggest club of the 3. Okay, no. Yeah, true. Corinthians, again, won a Club World Cup. Portland hasn't, but Portland's definitely a bigger club than Arouca. That's for sure. "62nd minute, playing forward is Pachuca, still dominating. 3-0, 0-3. 62nd minute. "63rd minute. Huh. 6-3. 3-0. Today's 0. This is honestly boring. This is just, oh Lord. Hey, at least the good thing about the Columbus game is it was on at the same time as the Revs game. This is boring. It's getting boring. It's getting boring. I don't understand Boca fans trying to compare the two. Yes, being relegated itself is embarrassing, but to come back next season, a Continental Cup final comes once in a lifetime and you lost. Yeah, I'd rather have the Continental Cup final and a relegation than no cup final but never being relegated. Yeah. Oh, you know damn well, Boca, if they win the Sudamericana, they're going to be like, hey, we finally won a Continental title, you know. Not the one you want. Not the one you want. Who will win Libertadores? It looks pretty crazy, I got to say. I'm going to go with... I don't know why I just see River doing it. I'm going to give it to them. They've been sort of struggling at times as well, but I think a lot of teams are beatable here. Even the big teams are beatable here. And I don't think Fluminense will go back-to-back. I think Denise is a joke anyway, so it is what it is. 65th minute, but you knew that one already. Fair, I wanted it to be the Flamingos. Well, here's the problem. You'd have to hope Pachuca makes the final and Miami makes the final, which honestly, if they both make the semis, we'll see what happens. But oh, well, I see why. Exactly. People are like, oh, he's the new Pep. I'm like, what? No. No. How did Fluminense drop off so much? I definitely think it hurt that he become the interim coach of Brazil and how bad that stint went. I think he legit lost his confidence. I think the way it is for Denise is he's built off confidence. Like, he has to have confidence. And he basically got emasculated by that Brazil stint, that Seleção stint. And he just can't replicate his confidence. I think that's really what matters. I've looked into it. And I think the more confident he is, it makes the players feel confident. Then you could just tell that they were running on fumes by the time they got to that final, and they basically just were running on momentum. Then that momentum went away because they were celebrating, and you can't just build it back up. It's kind of like when a hurricane hits the coast, right? When the hurricane hits the coast and it's a Cat 5, it's going to weaken. And if it's over land, it's not going to re-strengthen. And even if it gets back over sea, it's going to be ripped up so much that it's not going to make it back to Cat 5 status, maybe to a Cat 2. But the Outer Banks are not going to get hit as bad as New Orleans was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the best way I can explain it. It's the best way I can explain it. 67th minute. And there's 4-0. Rondon. Rondon with his hat trick. And that'll do. 4-0. 4-0. Rondon with a hat trick. Salomon Rondon, man of the match, gets a hat trick. Cross in and taps it in. Easy as you like. Somebody said it'd be a Rondon goal rain, and there you go. 68th minute. 0-4, 0-4 Pachuca. Pachuca versus America, Tigres versus Monterrey. They basically don't care anymore. Bautista and Pedraza coming on with 20 minutes to go. Salomon Rondon, 3 goals, hat trick. Taps one in to get the hat trick. Well, there you go. He was Premier League level, and now he's in Mexico. And then the other one was a sub in the 53rd minute. Alexei Mercy. Put it on the board. 4-0. Game over. Tie over. Game over. 4 away goals. Yeah. Who bet the over? Because that was probably a good idea. 69th minute. I hope there's no stoppage time. I'd be really pissed off if that was the case. There's no reason this should have any stoppage time. If you think Herediano's going to come back from 4-0 down in stoppage time, I got a freaking oceanfront property in Oklahoma to sell you. Oilers are getting destroyed by the Stars. Whoa. Yeah, Whoa was right. 5-0. Huh, Pachuca's only scored 1 less goal than the Stars. Huh, interesting. 2 different sports, but still. Herediano just parked the bus now. It's over anyway. Why would you even... Just give up. Wave the white flag. Wave the white flag. I want 10 over 2 legs. Wave the white flag. Stars might end up winning the Central. Yeah, I can see it. Eric Sanchez off for Batista. Pedraza is on. Yeah, they probably will. This is a tremendous goleada. Yep. But what do you expect? De Osa's off for Pedraza. 2 more subs for Pachuca. 1 more window. 70th minute. Yeah, they probably will. Yeah. 71st minute. You think we'll take it? America or Pachuca? Ooh. They both could score goals. But the Revs are a worse team than Herediano, and Herediano's getting beat worse. I don't know. You could make the argument that Pachuca could beat America. And also it's a meme that, well, America can't beat Pachuca anyway. You know what? I can make the argument. And hell, they didn't even play well over 180 minutes against Chivas. I mean, it's possible, you know. I'm starting to believe Pachuca might just do it. All things considered. All things considered. Aguilar off for Ruiz, for Herediano. You know what? I'm starting to say I might just believe it. 72nd minute. Wow, the primary window's still hoping for 3 more weeks. Could have sworn it was over by now. Rangers in the lead to win the President's Trophy now. And somehow the Leafs have the second highest odds on Money Puck to win the Cup. It makes no sense. Pachuca's a monster, says yeezus. You are right. 73rd minute. Guess we know who's now winning the Cup. Herediano was living an illusion. Now they have to come back to their hard reality. Yeah, there you go. Tigos were calling Rondon old and washed before the match. That's not a good idea. And then he scores a hat trick on you. Damn, that's like a we want Messi thing. 2 rings isn't a dynasty. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, they lost to the Avalanche. 2 rings in the finals, not a dynasty. 3 rings is a dynasty. 3 rings in 4 years is a dynasty. Or like in 5. They're not a dynasty. The Chiefs are a dynasty. The Patriots were a dynasty twice. We thought Toronto FC be a dynasty. They were not. They were possibly. They honestly screwed it, but they definitely could have been a dynasty. They were definitely. Toronto FC were definitely inches away from being a dynasty. Let's not lie. They just didn't do it. But they were inches away. And arguably they should have been a dynasty, but I would honestly, if the Leafs won a cup, I would probably cry. On camera. Like, not just my eyes want to water. I would be, you know, speaking of trophies, yeah, I would cry on camera if the Leafs won the trophy. Yep, like I would the cup. I would legitimately, like I'd just be glad if it happened. I'd be like, yeah, there you go. I just want one. I just want one. I don't give a crap if they do it ever again after. It'd be nice if they did, but I'll take one. Considering 67 was the last time I wasn't even alive. Of course. Salazar off for Samuels. Oh, my dad wasn't even alive. So, yeah, I don't think so. When the Avs and Knights won, I was on cloud 9. Yeah, but when it came to the Avs and Knights, they never had. I mean, yeah, the Knights made a Stanley Cup final in their first year, but that wasn't really heartbreak. I've seen heartbreak from the Leafs. Like, absolute heartbreak. Like, you see, the thing that makes it more sweet, I guess, in the end, is all the heartbreak. Is all the bad moments. Is all the moments where, damn it, I think we're going to slay that dragon, and then no. It's the roller coaster, you know? Like, one day, when the Leafs win the Stanley Cup, or if they ever do in my lifetime, hopefully, yes. I got time on my side, and we're good. Probably got another rebuild cycle in me too. But it ain't like the Leafs, though. I mean, the Avs, they had some heartbreaks more, yes, but it ain't like the Leafs. It ain't nowhere near what the Leafs had. Ain't nowhere. Like, that's some... Very likely we will have to beat the Bruins, though, on our way to a cup if we did win a cup, which would feel nice. And, of course, I honestly want Florida. I want the Florida Panthers. Wait, no. Didn't Florida fall down to second? I want Florida. I want Florida. I want Florida. Florida revenge. Boston revenge. I hope it's the Hurricanes. And then I don't care what happens out of the West. Wait, technically, wouldn't the Hurricanes also be revenge? Yeah, because the last time we went that deep in the playoffs, it was the Hurricanes? Yeah. We just beat them yesterday. What do you mean don't want Florida? De La Rosa and Rodriguez coming on and Canales coming on for Herediano. We just beat them yesterday. We've got a way better record against Florida than Boston. Florida's a contender in the playoffs. Yeah, because prison rules. They ain't going to call shit. You're right. But you know what? You have a point. They ain't going to call shit. Paul Maurice plays prison rules. You have a point. But damn it, I think this year, I think the Leafs have the spine this year. I think they have the sandpaper this year. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, right. They're probably going to do that again. Yeah, you're right. Florida's going to get every call. Oh, yeah, that's what happened last year. And now that we have sandpaper, Reeves is going to be in the freaking penalty box every game. 20 minutes at least. Reeves is probably going to spend more time in the penalty box in his, what's the word? Shifts than, not. You have a point, actually. My bad. You actually have a point. I just started to get PTSD from last year. Okay. But we'll find out because the reason April's going to be a busy month ain't the football matches. It's going to be the Stanley Cup playoff matches. Seems like the first round's going to be very well covered, mind you. Hey, Montreal just beat Florida too. Looks like you're playing Florida if the standings hold up. Yeah, 10 more minutes. Because it looks like the first half will be very well covered, or the first round will be very well covered of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Especially if it goes to 7. Cross in. Yeah, no chance. This is over. It's funny. You're saying Pachuca's going to pull a Virginia / Purdue. I know Purdue hadn't won March Madness yet, but my point is the favorite in the tournament gets embarrassed by somebody they shouldn't. Last year was Pachuca. I thought Pachuca would win the whole thing last year. Let's not forget this. They got Virginia / Purdue. They got embarrassed by somebody they shouldn't have. The next year they come back to for a revenge tour and win the whole damn thing. That's what you're saying? Cross in. Shot blocked away. It's possible. But hey, at least this time they're not losing to somebody they shouldn't. I know. That's what I was talking about. I know. But hey, at least they're beating somebody they should be this time, so that's better. And they're almost in the semifinals. '82nd minute. 8 more minutes to go. '82nd minute. '82nd minute. I think Luis Chavez was holding them back. What? What? Yeah, round of 32, Pachuca was knocked out Leagues Cup last year against Houston. Yep. They also were embarrassed there, too. Yes. Playing forward. Cross in. Nothing there. Nothing there. 83rd minute. Settle cuatro. 0-4. What? '84th minute. Yep. Game is boring. Yep. Here we go. So many games next year. Yep. Well, hell, there's a lot of games this year, too. '85th minute. 5 more minutes plus stoppage time. Hopefully not plus stoppage time. '85 minutes. Hellstorm 2-2. Extra time for the Rapids, too. Five minutes. Corner. I think this might go into extra time. Ain't no way. '86th minute. 4 minutes to go. Corner taken. Header cleared. Honestly, can't believe. '86th minute. 86 minutes, still 4-0 past the post. 6 years back when Pachuca Monterrey played the Liga MX final, everyone was against Pachuca. That last-minute play winning the whole tournament and breaking Monterrey fans' hearts at home. That was gorgeous. '87th minute. Well, of course, more people are going to watch the Euros and Copa America rather than the Olympics. Of course, but I'm still going to watch them all. I'm not everybody else. I'm not everybody else. '88th minute. Oakland is going to Sacramento next year. The Oakland A's are going to Sacramento next year. Damn, that sucks. Man, that sucks for Sacramento. They got an MLB team for like 3 years. I wonder how many people are going to go to those games of a team who won't even compete. Going to sleep. Adios. Adios, Eduardo. Adios. 2 minutes to go. $4-0 Pachuca. 0-4. Yeah, it sucks they had a bad game. He'll bounce back, though. 89th minute. 1 minute to go plus stoppage time, if there is any stoppage time. '89th minute. Leverkusen is unbeaten for 40 straight games in all competitions. Good for them. After today, of course. Man, I hope they have a full-on invincible season, like in every tournament. They win that, treble? Pachuca needs to relax. This isn't Philadelphia. They've been just curb stomping teams, though. You know what? That just shows that they're real. Good tackle. '90th minute, 5-0. Number 5. Not sure. 2 minutes already? Really, 2 minutes? Huh. Playing forward. Just a run. And a cross. Adrisi crosses, shot, goal. Open cross. Nobody there. That's painful. It's Bautista. Bautista in the 90th minute. Alan Bautista scores. That should be it. Buries it. Training session for Pachuca boring. 1 minute to go. Just blow it after 92. Who asked for extra time? Not me. They still did better than Club America in this game. Adrisi with a hat trick of assists. Rondon with a hat trick of goals. De Osa and Gonzalez with other assists. 2 subs with goals and Rondon with a hat trick. 20 seconds. Two teams go on and stomping their way to the quarterfinals. It's very likely the other two Mexican teams are on the catbird seat. But they're going to have to work their way there. 2 minutes. Will they take the goal kick or not? Just blow the whistle. Corner. Adrisi. And it's full time. Thank God. 0-5. Settle. 5 esta noche, Pachuca. Easy as you like for Pachuca. Easy as you like. 5-0. Settle 5. They're going through no matter what. There's no worries about that. They're on their way. And that ends the first week of the quarters, where we know what one semifinal will be, and we kind of have a feeling on what the other will be. With that being said, if you like the stream, like and share, subscribe, you know what it is, tell your friends, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, subscribe, send super chats on the live streams, comment on this video, put us in playlists, share with friends and family, all that great stuff. I'll see you within the hour for the review of this match. Not much for me to say, but I'll say what I got to say. See you later. I'm out. Peace.